Hello everybody, and welcome to Hearts of Iron 4 Red Flood, and we are starting a new campaign. Since I'm done with the campaign of the Fangtian Clique in Kaiserreich, I'm starting a new one. So, if you don't know what Red Flood is, it's one of my favorite mods for Hearts of Iron that I've played. And it's basically the premise of what if World War I ended in a stalemate, and it creates a whole new radical world. So you can either choose to play in the Orient as in Asia, or in Occident as in the West. So, we're going to play in Europe. The rising flood in Europe has descended further into darkness since the end of the Great War. With the collapse of the Western Front, the Russian Civil War, and the revolutions that swept most of Europe to radicalism, it seems as if the ideals of liberalism fought so dearly for in the First War amount to little in the face of futurists and socialists. So, we can play as a bunch of different countries. I have actually played as Kolchak before. I've played as some of the other countries like Germany, Avant-Garde France, of course. But today we're going to play someone a little bit different. We're going to go to Russia. And we're going to play the Novorossiyan government general and try to overthrow Kolchak with Mikhail Drozdovsky. And I won't be playing on Iron Man, because the main reason I don't is because it kind of messes up the recording. If you try to record an Iron Man, it's a little glitchy. So welcome to the Red Flood. In 1905, when the guns fell silent in the Far East, the Russian Empire had won a Pyrrhic victory over Japan. Stability still eluded Russia, however, as the 1911 assassination of Tsar Nicholas II would show. Oh, so in this case, Nicholas II dies a lot earlier. Prime Minister Pyotr Stolypin would take advantage of the weakened House of Romanov to further his ambitious economic modernization program. This would all be put to the test when the Empire intervened in the Balkan Wars in 1913, marching an army through Romania to aid its Orthodox brethren in Serbia. Treaties and guarantees went from words to material facts, and soon Europe was embroiled in the Great War. Years of industrial warfare, unlike anything seen before, would change the course of history forever, and by the end very few states could count themselves as victors rather than victims. The year's 1936, and in 1919, 1 year after the red flag flew over Berlin, that's the communists, revolutionary Italian nationalists seized control of Fiume, a city whose fate was still being declared at the peace negotiations. The old guard of Europe had to battle with the traditional splendor of socialism out of Germany, but also a growing threat ostensibly from the political right, at first labeled accelerationism by critics. The chaotic blend of political futurism, revolutionary nationalism, and other modernist movements became a badge of identification in Fiume. Now, 2 years after the fall of France to accelerationism, it appears that history approaches a turning point once more. So, we are the Novorossiyan government general led by Vladimir Mayakovsky, and we are part of what is the Russian Empire, nominally controlled by Alexander Kolchak, who's currently ruling from his fiefdom over in Moscow. However, the empire is pretty much divided amongst a bunch of petty warlords that sort of pay homage to Kolchak, such as Avalov in the west, and we have the government general in the south, although not for long. We need to prepare for the Duma. And let's get a research slot. Let's just get basic construction. We have production ready. So let's get our production efficiency early time in. I want to get my infantry. Let's get just a couple civs, maybe. 1 or 2. 2 civs. We have free military factories. Let's go all in on that. And Navy is not important playing against these guys. Army, we do start off with a rather large army, but the templates aren't great, but it's fine, because everyone else has terrible templates at the start as well. So we do have a number of generals as well, somewhat decent generals. Let's get this guy. I feel like we need to split our army in half. Because I wonder how much... I want this guy. I want this guy. We are going to put you on the border with... Russia. We do have no divisions in basic training, but that's fine. We need to save up the equipment that we can get. Get trolled, now get sent to Russia. What? The heck was that? Whatever. Let's just debug tag SRU. That was uncalled for. I think that's what the devs did. Because I wasn't on Iron Man. Come on, guys. We do actually have a couple tanks, which is nice. Lenin is dead. So he's died in Hungary, apparently. Very interesting. We don't have to do any of this just yet. So eventually when Drozdovsky takes power, which is what's going to happen, I feel like I'm getting controlled. Austrian Kaiser is dead. Franz Ferdinand has died. Okay. Interesting. And now we're going to rebuild the industry. Our goal is to aim straight towards Moscow. We do have a lot of infantry equipment. Vienna is gripped by revolution. Let's see. Let's just get some troops in training for a moment. So we are in the time of troubles. Victory in the Great War. So, who's won here? Oh, Goebbels. Goebbels has won the election in the German Socialist Republic. We're gonna need to build up a surplus. Beijing Compromise. So we have the Japanese Revolution. Civil War breaks out. So I guess because Japan lost the Russo-Japanese War, they've kind of just been weaker than usual. And kind of a funny thing is that Kerensky is actually over here, whereas Kolchak is here, whereas in Kaiserreich it's the exact opposite. Let's do this. Alright, let's do army training program. I want to get the XP in early. Jewish ceasefire achieved. So we do have Israel. Koreans declared independence. They have a focus. They do, actually. Oh my goodness. This is very cursed. Especially with what's going on in the world right now. Let's see. The artillery. So, National Peasant Republic has been declared, led by the mad Gorgyalov, who's a Scythian larper. Historically, Gorgyalov actually, he killed like some French president. And he actually was a Scythian larper. I'm not even kidding. Kerensky is resigned. And then we have wars in the Middle East. This Ottoman Empire is still sublime war. Zeltorussia is free. Alright, now let's do Drozdovsky's visit to Yalta. What should I research? Let's get some logistics on this. Avant-garde France has declared war. Oh, so they've like revamped the flag of avant-garde France as well. They updated it. My goodness. This is cursed. This is the only mod where like France is like the bad guy, I guess. Maybe like Kaiser Redux, but let's see. We don't have a focus. So something's about to happen. We've just taken Moscow. Alright, so we have the Summer Coup War. General Mikhail Drozdovsky is taking control of the Novorossian general government and has declared what was called an informal declaration of civil war on Kolchak's clique, self-proclaiming the title of supreme leader in regions of the empire. Drozdovsky masterminds a modernizing school of thought closely aligned to the ideals of former Prime Minister Fyodor Stolypin, a man widely revered for his reforms in the Russian economy. Calling themselves the Navi Curves, this group includes aristocrats, academics, business magnates, and officers, including the former governor of Novorossiya, who has willingly ceded power to Drozdovsky. After the defection of the Moscow garrison, the imperial forces have hastily fled to Petrograd, and in there the Kolchak-aligned high command has denounced this coup and subsequent declaration of war as a clear rebellion, which will be dealt with full and swift military force, and that there will be no mercy to all those who threaten the stability of Mother Russia. And the bear rips itself apart, and we have a bunch of unassigned divisions, 16 unassigned divisions. Holy crap. So you just got a bunch of extra divisions. Overpowered, to be honest. So what is the premise here? We just need to hold Moscow for the time being and prevent Kolchak from taking anything. And we have some more mills we can build, which is good. Modify the officer corps. We can't do that yet. So now we are led by one and only Mikhail Drozdovsky. In real life, he was a white general and a staunch monarchist of the White Russian military. So let's just start to get moving as fast as possible. Let's see. Getting our men in position. Try to take Smolensk. over here in the south. Let's see. Do we have an air force? Do we? We don't. So we don't have any air. Alright, let's just unpause and see what happens. They're not going to break our lines, hopefully. And then so long as we hold Moscow, I'm pretty sure they'll capitulate. And hopefully they don't call in their allies like this guy and some of the others. They stop moving. In order, guys, like, just stop attacking. We don't want to, you know, take any more losses than we need. Let's move this guy though. I feel like we could probably route this one in the south here. Alright, we're losing men in the north though. So we do need to reinforce because we're going to lose Moscow if we don't. Get all of these guys. Yeah. Okay, they have a lot of divisions, too. Let's do offensive doctrine. Inspirational and org first. That's good. Very good. We've already lost 10k, but they've lost a lot of men. So we're just gonna let them drink casualties for a bit. Spanish Civil War. Have unassigned divisions. Let's get into the front lines. Things are starting to get bad. They're taking a lot of casualties though. And we still have Moscow under our control. It wouldn't really be wise to push here. So let's just wait. Okay, they've already lost a lot of equipment, but they have way too many men on the front, stacked on the front. I want to get the oh shoot. already out of the org anyway. There. I think it's time for us to have to try to push at least some spots. Trying to make it to Petrograd, actually. Let's see what happens if I just push. Yep. We're getting green air more than we are red, actually, so that's probably a good thing. But we are taking some massive casualties to the south. This is good for our army experience, though. And we're making headway in the north. In the south, because they have so many divisions stacked, though. And Kolchak has surrendered. Alright, so we've just annexed the entire Russian Empire now. We have a very cool looking flag. And, yep, Drozdovsky has won the summer Coup war, but it is only a hollow victory. The guns are silent, the cannons are being polished, the tanks stopped moving, that the soldiers are returning home. The civil war is over, and our third Rome, just like the original one, destroyed a large chunk of itself in a dispute between two different cliques. That is true, speaking as a Roman fanboy myself. This is a victory, but a hollow one, where not even a single centimeter of foreign land was annexed, but hundreds of kilometers of our land are burning. It's a very hollow victory. Although the good thing is we got some XP from it, so. And we got some more factories, nice. Get some more artillery, and I can build some more convoys as well. Did we lose like any that many weapons? No. I'm still training them. Now let's just delete this army group. And yeah, we have decently sized military, but now we're gonna have to try to unify the rest of the mainland because they've all broken from us. Yeah. Drozdovsky coup succeeds in Russia. In July 1936, Drozdovsky and his allies in an off-Russian general government launched a coup against the regent Admiral Kolchak. After turning the Moscow garrison to their side, the coup was met with heavy resistance by Kolchak and his loyal troops. After months of fighting, the government in Petrograd surrendered, and the coup launched against the languished Russia found itself under Kolchak now moves on to Smen's rule, undo the damage caused by what is now termed the Summer Coup War. and end the lawlessness that engulfs Russia. The monarchist front that has backed Drozdovsky in his efforts has already begun measures to undo the failures of Kolchak's regency that have brought Russia to where it is now. Governments across the world have been quick to recognize the new government, and a home Drozdovsky is preparing to reunite and rebuild Russia, setting its sights as far as the heartland, which is, I believe, over here, but I'm not sure. Let's just do area defense now so we don't suffer a ton of attrition. Because supply is such a big issue now. The new HOI4. So let's do that. Great speech and reward loyal subjects, build up a surplus. And army training programs. All good. Let's see. Can I get any other generals now? Oh, I can get a bunch of other generals now. Very good. Alright, so restore the bread monopoly, which increases our division organization by a very large amount. And let's just train our air. Doctrines. I feel like Russia would do best with should I do superior firepower? I feel like I want to do superior firepower just because I like artillery. Alright, let's rebuild our country. Imperial authority has declared war on the 80. So who's this? Oh, led by the Mad Baron himself, Roman Ergen Sternberg. In every universe, he's always leading Mongolia. Okay, so Gorgulov has declared war on the Kavkaz Society, which is like the Soviets, the remnants of the Soviet Union that fled south into the Caucasus. Alright, assign divisions, let's get it. Let's stop training these divisions as well. Rally nation. Proclaim a state of emergency. We need to crack down on these people. Purge the traitors. I always like doing purging the traitors. Decisive battle. I can just choose either. I want Wrangel. And I want the... Okay, Anatolia has erupted into civil war. Anton Denikin, infantry expert. I want to put down the peasant revolts. And let's see. I want army regrouping. Expert. I like the flag though. The flag looks really cool. Crack down on socialists. Ooh, we have a ton of infantry equipment. Okay, so what kind of divisions have good templates here? This one looks pretty good. I like this one. Oh, they have a bunch of new icons as well. Interesting. I will choose this one, and we're gonna have to add some artillery to it. But I don't have the army experience just yet. In the meantime, we can just train some of them. Put them in high priority. Let's put them here. Because we're gonna be at war with like a bunch of people, like the Peasant Republic, and then we're gonna have to try to reclaim Siberia, and then eventually we're gonna march west against, you know, the Ukrainians and the rest of these nationalists. Okay, yeah, I knew it. The Peasant Republic is justifying against us. Can't leave us alone. So we're gonna have to put our troops on their border. And now we're going to, let's see, Oath of Loyalty. Final crackdown. The government can handle this. They'll be at war with the Kafkas though, so that should help a little bit. Do want some more air. And then some artillery. We'll be lacking in supplies for the moment, but it's fine. Teutonic victory in Danzig. So we have the Prussians, or the remnants of the old Germany, led by Ludendorff, and they don't have a focus tree, surprisingly. Does Danzig not have a focus tree either? Poland actually has a focus tree. Pretty big. Let's see. The Thracians, really? This is like Total War Rome or something. References. But we are training a large army. We have successfully purged the government. And we don't have a focus, do we? What happened to our focus tree? The heck? My focus tree just disappeared. Okay, there we go. Let's see. Commission the starving areas. Build up a surplus. I want to get all the equipment I need. I need all the equipment I can get. Man, we have like no supply in some of these spots. It doesn't matter. We're gonna be at war with these guys soon. And our goal is to retake our goal is just to swoop down and take these like main cities here. There we go. And then let's do special regulation on foreign agents. Provide food for the cities. Oh, Finland is under our control now. Nice. So I'm gonna take some of their divisions. Thank you very much. 8 divisions. Let's get them to the army under Vladimir Kapel. Alright, let's just redraw the lines. And I want to attack like all the cities here. Take it. We have motorized, they don't. End of famine. Let's see. Army training. I want air training now. And army training. End of famine. Reconstruction. I like the UI though. The UI is really nice. And the units. They have quite a few divisions, but I'm not too worried about this, to be honest with you. We're in a very good spot. Restoration of the status quo. Slovak Revolution. Transylvania conspiracy. Thought somebody declared wars. Winds of change. Let's do this. Let's see. Military High Command. We've weathered the storm. Managed to wipe out Kolchak's clique. Destroys tyrannical rule. Alright. Communists and syndicalists are everywhere now. Alright, now we have a huge focus tree. The Russians lead the flock. Alas, over the past years, Kolchak never managed to stabilize the empire which, under his rule, only drowned in contradictions and fell into stagnation. The time has come for people of duty to show determination in these troubling times to save Russia from decline. And adds Black State. Okay. Getting ready. Destroy the dangerous populists. Where'd all the troops go? Oh, Kavkaz is pushing through. Kavkaz is honestly a much more dangerous threat to us than the Russian Peasant Republic. And then we have the Siberians. Ensure the loyalty of the army. Let's do that. And let's get conversion. Let's see. We need to get some radio, and we can get some better artillery. I mean, improved artillery, come on. I do want to get some. I can't get any. I don't have saves. Let's see. Glory to our warriors. Let's do that. Can we not declare war on anybody just yet? No. Our divisions. Where'd my general go? All my generals just disappeared. I'm guessing because I purged, but alright. Revival of the motherland. Well, in that case, I'll just get this guy in charge of the army. Since they purged the other guy. Okay, the Ottomans are losing. Oh, the Imperial Authority is actually doing quite well. Revival of the motherland, and now we have, let's see. Elections to the Duma. I still have these guys as my chief of staff. Agree to fair elections. Let's do that. Sure. Definitely fair. When are my units gonna... Okay. Get to this guy. We're gonna pretty much steamroll all of these people. Let's see. People's representatives. Left of Iron Ludendorff. The Mad Barons return. Let's see. So Ludendorff has died. new course. Let's do, can I do Death to Communists? No. Let's do the new Russian army, but then this is where I'm going to end this episode, and I'll see you all in the next one.